Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. I just got home from a nice, good workout. I figured I'd have my little Tuesday's rant today at home instead of driving from work. Today's rant is going to discuss accepting reality. Accepting reality for what it is. Dreams are dreams, goals are goals, fantasies are fantasies, but we all have to wake up every day and fight and face reality. And a lot of times we get so caught up in our dreams that we don't really engage in what our reality is. We actually become disengaged to the point where we're not even paying attention to what's happening around us or the people that we love that are around us and what their needs are at the same time. Because we live in such a self-absorbed me society, it's so easy to get caught up in a place where you're just worried about yourself, what your goals are, what your aspirations are, your hopes and dreams are, but not even taking in consideration what others are. And then a lot of times it might hurt, but you have to deal with that reality. And it's a good thing to deal with that reality because therefore you can still work on your goals at the same time. Maybe not as much, maybe not put so many expectations into those goals, but you can still deal with your reality. Be happy all at the same time. Enjoy life all at the same time because every day we wake up is a great thing. It's a blessing. It's an awesome thing. You got to enjoy your life. It is what it is, no matter what the aspects are. I always tell people, if somebody could be in a war-torn village, whether they're in the Middle East, Africa, Asia, or Central or South America, and find a way to smile, then I think people living in America, no matter what our economic situations are, can always find a way and smile. There's always room for self-improvement, no matter how rich you are, whether you're rich in friends, family, money, life, love, happiness, all that good stuff. But I just wanted to throw that disclaimer out there. You got to do your best to focus on the reality and sometimes accept what is and let go of what was and let go of what could be sometimes. Sometimes you just have to move on and just accept life for the way it is. And some people might say, well, that's a defeatist attitude. No, I always say, hey, we all got dreams, goals, and aspirations. It's not a defeatist attitude, but you have to be realistic about a specific situation, whether no matter what the situation may be in your life, and that's just real. And I think once you accept that, your life will not only become a little bit better, but you probably even become a little bit more productive, depending on the situation. Whether it's a business, whether it's an investment, whether you're getting a degree, whether you're getting a skilled trade, whether you're just trying to get a certification. The list goes on and on. But when when your head's not so much in the clouds and it's here on Earth, you can really have more time to pursue forward instead of just walking around in a daze like you got a cloud above your head or something like that. That's how I look at it when it comes to life and pursuing specific things. You can't put all your energy into it because a lot of times when you do, it can suck the life out of you. Now, a lot of experts do say, immerse yourself in the culture of what you're trying to do. I totally agree. I'm not disagreeing with that. But what I am saying, as you immerse yourself in this culture, you still have to deal with the reality of life. Because if you don't, sometimes you could end up in a situation where you might be homeless because you haven't paid attention to the things that are paying the bills and paying the roof that they're sleeping under, paying for the car that you're driving. You have to put some effort in on that and not neglect it to the point where you can jeopardize yourself to a situation where you might be even homeless. So where you probably have enough money to pay for a car note, but you don't have enough money to pay for your rent and for your mortgage. So that's what I mean when it comes to accepting what the reality is and go from there. I mean, I guess I'll give a great example. Everybody knows Steve Harvey was homeless at one time. He worked in a factory back in Cleveland, Ohio, and then he did his comedy work at night. And when it got to a point where he immersed himself into the comedy culture, that he stopped working and he ended up homeless, but he was still doing comedy gigs and living out of his car. And Tiffany Haddish is the same deal. And I would imagine a lot of other comedians and actors and actresses, entertainers have found themselves in those specific situations because they immerse themselves in that culture. And I totally get it. But I say if you're going to immerse yourself in something that's not paying the bills, at least get some sort of a side hustle so you can at least afford a bedroom to rent or an efficiency apartment, et cetera and so forth. So you can, like, say if you're an Uber or Lyft driver, you work whenever the heck you feel like it. So, so you can still have money coming in. You might not be well-to-do, you might not even be considered middle class, but at least you can eat and sleep someplace without having to sleep into your car. You sleep in your car, But obviously, if you want something bad enough, you will immerse yourself in it and make right sacrifices. Couldn't agree more. But at the end of the day, you have to accept your reality, because if you live in a fantasy world, it can hurt you in a real detrimental way, and it can hurt your loved ones in a detrimental way. So I say just focus on, keep it 50-50, reality and dreams. But sometimes you got to put more emphasis on your reality instead of your dreams, because if you do, then your dreams might take over and put you into a dark place where I don't think most people want to end up. So that's my little rant for the day. Appreciate every day that you're alive. Appreciate every day you're with your loved ones, and accept the reality and put more focus in on that, or as much focus in on that in regards to your dreams, goals, and aspirations. I think you'll have a better life and you'll be able to move on. So if you guys like the video, please like it, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.